When people think about multiple sclerosis, they often think about physical symptoms. They think about weaknesses, walking difficulties, balance problems, fatigue. But there is another side of multiple sclerosis that often remains invisible, a struggle that many people experience every day but rarely talk about: the emotional struggle. Living with MS can affect much more than the body. It can affect confidence, relationships, mental health, identity, and even hope for the future. In today's video, we are going to discuss the hidden emotional challenges of multiple sclerosis and why emotional support is just as important as the physical treatment. What is MS? Multiple sclerosis is a condition in which the immune system attacks the protective covering around the nerve fibers. This disrupts communication between the brain and the rest of the body. Symptoms vary greatly from person to person. Some people experience mild symptoms, others may experience significant challenges. But regardlessly of physical symptoms, receiving an MS diagnosis can have a profound emotional impact. For many people, the emotional struggle begins the day they receive the diagnosis. Suddenly, life feels very uncertain. Questions begins to appear. Will I be okay to work? Will I lose my independence? Will I have symptoms get worsen? What does my future look like? Now, fear of the unknown can be overwhelming. Many people experience sadness, anxiety, anger, or even denial. These reactions are completely understandable. A diagnosis of MS affects not only health but also future plans and expectation. One of the most frustrating aspects of MS is that many symptoms are invisible. Severe fatigue, brain fog, pain, emotional exhaustion, concentration difficulties. From the outside, a person may appear perfectly healthy. This often leads to misunderstandings. Friends may not understand. Co-workers may not understand. Sometimes even family members struggle to understand. Many individuals hear comments such as, "You look fine, you don't seem sick." Although these comments are usually not intended to hurt, they can make people feel isolated and misunderstood. As a rehabilitation professional, I have met with many individuals with neurological conditions. One thing they often tell me is that emotional challenges can sometimes feel harder than the physical ones. One of the greatest emotional challenges of MS is uncertainty. Symptoms can change unexpectedly. Some days may be good, other days may be difficult. This unpredictability can create a feeling of lost control. Many people become anxious about making future plans. They may worry about the future. They may worry about their work, relationship, family responsibility, financial stability. Living with uncertainty every day can be emotionally exhausting. Anxiety and depression are common among people living with multiple sclerosis. There are many reasons why: the stress of managing symptoms, fear of disease progression, changes in independence, physical limitation, social isolation, emotional fatigue. Sometimes the neurological changes associated with MS can also influence mood. Unfortunately, many people suffer silently because they feel uncomfortable discussing emotional struggles. Mental health deserves attention just as much as the physical health. MS can affect relationships in unexpected ways. Fatigue may make socializing difficult. Symptoms may force someone to cancel the plans. Friends may not understand why. Family members may feel helpless. Some people with MS withdraw socially because they don't want to explain their symptoms repeatedly. Others worry about becoming a burden. Over time, loneliness can develop. Human connections is essentially for emotional well being. That's why open communication is so important. One of the least discussed emotional challenges is the change in self identity. Before diagnosis, many people see themselves as strong, independent, energetic, and capable. MS can challenge those beliefs. People may begin questioning who they are, what they can do, what their future will look like. This adjustment can take time, but it is important to remember a diagnosis does not define a person's worth. It does not erase talents, goals, achievements, or dreams. While the emotional challenges of MS are real, so is resilience. Many people living with MS continue to build careers, raise families, travel, exercise, pursue goals, and live meaningful lives. Emotional recovery often begins with support, talking openly, seeking counseling when needed, connecting with support groups, practicing self compassion, and focusing on what can be controlled rather than what cannot. Strength is not about never struggling. Strength is about continuing to move forward despite the challenges. The hidden emotional struggle of MS is something many people experience but few people talk about. Behind the physical symptoms are real emotions, real fears, real challenges, and real courage. If you know someone living with multiple sclerosis, remember that emotional support can be just as powerful as the medical treatment. Sometimes the most meaningful thing you can offer is understanding. If you found this video helpful, please share and like and subscribe for more content on neurological health, stroke recovery, Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, and rehabilitation. Thank you for watching. Take care of your brain, your body, and your emotional health. I will see you in the next video.